Gus Hansen, one of the most famous poker players in the world without a World Series bracelet. Jim Collopy, an online pro searching to make his first major imprint on the live poker scene. It's their third and final battle, and only one will walk away with the most prestigious prize poker has to offer. It escalated quickly, with stacks swinging back and forth. At first, Collopy got the better of Hansen, but then the Great Dane pushed his way into the lead and never looked back. Here he is, your World Series of Poker Europe 10K heads-up champion.
Now, Gus, it's been said that you are one of the best players not to have a bracelet. How do you feel now that you have one?
Well, now I'm definitely not one of the best players who doesn't have a bracelet because I have one. So, well, obviously I've been trying for a while, so it's very nice to accomplish that. So, and obviously I'm happy that that people think that I'm one of the better players who hasn't gotten a bracelet or didn't have a bracelet yet. So now I got one, and yeah, moving up the ladder, and maybe, who knows, next year maybe add a couple of more.
Wow. Positive thinking. You fell behind a little bit at the start of the final match. What was the turning point for you?
Well, obviously we had a big hand. I've been limping the entire match pretty much. Limped with a pair of deuces. A very decent starting hand, but that's the way I've been playing. He raised from up front, and I decided to call, obviously hoping to hit a deuce. The flop comes Jack, Jack 8. Not the worst flop for a pair. Obviously still hoping for the deuce, but there's a good chance I'm ahead against various ace king, king queen, ace 10, etc. He leads out, I call. I'm in position, which is always very nice in a long heads-up match. 5 comes on the turn, he checks, and now I'm saying, hey, I mean, I guess it looks like I am ahead. I mean, he has some random ace 10, ace queen, king 10, whatever. He's checking. I'm gonna try and make a mini bet here, maybe half the pot, and hopefully take it down. So I bet half the pot. He thinks, he looks a little bit and calls, and now I'm like, this doesn't look too good. I just feel pretty confident I'm beat here, and I don't think I'm gonna try and pull some crazy river bluff. I mean, you never know, but that was kind of my initial feeling. Then he checks the river, and I look over, and there's another deuce. So suddenly I have a full house, and now I'm starting to like my hand again. So now it's basically time to make a big value bet. Obviously, I thought he was slow playing some kind of hand, so I could potentially be beat by a bigger full house. But if I'm beat, I'm beat, and that's the end of this story. So I just decide if he has a full house himself, if I bet like 400,000, he's going to raise me all in. I'm not going to be good enough to fold a full house in this kind of spot. But if he's trapping me with a pair of aces or ace jack or something like that, I'm going to try and get full value. So I actually thought about it for a long time, and just thought this was the right time to make a little crazy all-in move. And he called pretty quickly. I mean, he had obviously a very good hand, 3 jacks with a queen kicker. So I mean, he had no reason to believe that I would ever hit a deuce on the river. So it turned out, I think, a reasonable line of play from my point of view, and obviously super lucky I hit the deuce. And at least I will give myself a little bit of credit, because I think it was a good bet sizing of me on the river, kind of getting a read on what he had, and then taking full advantage.
Okay, well, you were limping the button a lot. That's unlike you, and you did it before. When we spoke before, you were saying you were doing it a lot. Did you think to change your play because there was a break before the final match?
I thought about it, and basically this match, third match, started out really, really bad with me making a big payoff on the river when he had aces, and I guess I was a little shocked. We're right out of the bat, and I've lost half my stack. Yeah. So I decided I had raised a couple of hands, but I wanted to revert to my bread and butter, at least what had worked in this tournament. So I started limping again, and then once the blinds got up, I decided, you know what, let's see how he responds if I start raising almost every button. So I changed around a little bit, but hey, the limping worked out good for me.
The final hand now, finally, you thought about it a lot, what was going through your head?
Well, I mean, basically, 2-4s is not really a powerhouse. I mean, if he's bluffing, semi-bluffing, whatever, and he has the 10-9 of clubs, it's not like my 2-4s are looking that good.
Yeah.
I kind of went over different scenarios, and I said, I mean, if I had 2-8s, I was going to call every time. If I had 2-7s, I was going to call every time. 2-6s, 2-5s. Now it starts to be more questionable. But I thought he had a fairly big range for shoving in that spot, and he definitely could have 2 deuces and 2 3s, at least giving a little credit to my 2-4s. And it had been a long match, and I just felt like it was probably good enough to go with. But like I said, it might be a little light, but obviously when he turns over King 4 suited, I'm like very happy I made that decision. I thought also he could have like hands like Ace deuce suited, Ace 3 suited, in again giving my 2-4s a lot of strength. So I thought about it for a long time. Thought it probably was the right call, but I'm not just because it turned out good here. I'm still not convinced it was the right. But I'm happy about it now.
Gus Hansen, multiple title holder, high-stakes specialist, and now World Series of Poker champion.